Hi, this is Jay, the buyer agent in Greater Wilmington, and I wanted to show you how I work with buyers on the field. And I'm going to show you actually how I process the buyer, the client, after I just finished showing them property. Okay, number one, as far as how I work with buyers, I win. I always win. Generally, I'm getting 3% below the average sold to list price ratio. So typically that saves you an extra $9,000 to $30,000, for example. And I attribute that to having started in real estate in Washington, D.C., where everyone has graduate degrees, everyone is type A. It's very intense, okay? Here in coastal Carolina, agents are generally not nearly as intense. It's laid back and it's relaxed. It's just the negotiation is it's much easier to do down here. I'm winning. I'm always winning, and it's going great for my buyers. Okay, so back to what I do. After I show property, I go into Evernote and I create a new file for them. I'm going to call this Buyer 4, and I record a voice memo with tons of details about the folks, where they're from, where their kids live, why they want to be here. Often it's because their kids are nearby. What their favorite sports teams are, what their financial situation and what their priorities are, etc. It's usually 2 to 3 minutes. And then I write down a list of steps to take next with them to help them as consumers. So, and usually they're in bullets and stuff. The folks I was just with, we were looking at 9B, and that's an ocean view property at Sand Pebbles Condominium. And my instincts say it's a fluke listing, meaning if they don't buy this listing, there's a good chance they're not going to get another listing that good for $185 in Carolina Beach. This had great views. It already had new appliances, new carpet. So instead of just going on my instincts, though, we're going to go back a year and pull all the solds under 200 ocean view, oceanfront in Carolina Beach, and let's see if this is a fluke listing that they really need to move on. Otherwise, they might not get it again. Or if, yeah, they can count on something else that's good later and come back in December and look again. Also, I'm going to email them those comps and solds and thoughts. I'm going to get them the taxes, the reserve funds for the HOA. Is this thing broke? Does it have, is it like in the middle of a bunch of drama behind the scenes where there needs special assessments? Or is it stable and consistent and going well? I'm going to find out the rental income for the unit and email them the PDF file of the cash flow. I'm going to also search for cottages for them further back. They mentioned they could be further back. They don't have to see the ocean for a single family house. So I'm going to go on all 8 of our beaches and see if there's any cottages around 200,000 that are further back. 250, yeah, I know there's some really good ones. Under 200, I'm not sure. I'm going to get back with them. I'm going to give them a lender to speak to. So I save my note. I attach the audio file to it, and then I'm going to set it as a reminder to go off later today at, let's say, like 4 o'clock, okay? And then I'm going to tag it. I love tags in Evernote. So there's another app I have called Swipes, and it is integrated with Evernote. So if you tag it Swipes, it's going to sync to the Swipes app and pop up as a pop-up on my screen later through the Swipes app. Here's the Swipes widget here, and you can see where Buyer 3 already showed up. So I can click on that, and right away I can click on the Evernote attachment to it and scroll through, and there's the audio clip right there. And if I want, I can delay this till this evening, okay? And then when I do actually finish with someone, and I go and I can just cross it off. But my point is, later today, Buyer 4 is going to show up on my Swipes app, and I can just snooze it till the evening or tomorrow morning, whatever. But that's how I process buyers after I work with them. It's sort of like this ritual I go through, and I thought you'd like that. In the future, I'll do one of these and show you how I work with buyers when I'm on the field with them, because most agents, 9 out of 10, cannot offer as an effective showing experience as I can, because I have a lot of mobile technology tools that I use on site when I'm showing houses to people. All right, talk to you soon. Also, let me stuff in some keywords here for Carolina Beach condos for sale or North Carolina oceanfront homes for sale, because that's a lot of what I show, including Shell Island Resort condos. All right, talk to you soon.